What up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm J and we are locked in. BMF Season 2 production is about to begin. Now, we don't have an official release date yet, but what we do know is characters are starting to be added and we're getting new cast members to join along in BMF, the show that we fell in love with. Now, this is the show that my channel started to blow up with and we started doing our lives focused primarily on this. But before we break down the new cast members and who's returning, shout out to the notification gang. If you're new to the channel, you'll be a part of it. Hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you get something every time I upload. Hit that like button, it's the easiest thing you can do. Now, you seen on the thumbnail, Monique's joining the cast and Leslie Jones is joining the cast. And I'm gonna show you why that's a big deal for the show to take off. We already know how all the Power universe, I lump BMF in there because it's basically up under the Power universe, how we lump all of it together and how these two stars can take it to another level because they will be competing with all of the Power books. So let's jump into it. This is the new cast members of BMF Season 2. The first person I want to talk about is Leslie Jones. Now, she was announced that she's going to be a part of the cast back in March. This is good because she's a comedian and she also has 1.6 million followers. So not only was BMF #1, you're going to bring her in and that's going to draw in a whole new audience to add on top of us reoccurring watchers. Now, let's jump into the role that she's going to be playing. Leslie Jones lands recurring role on BMF. Now, we're on Vibe.com and they're writing about it. She joins the current leading ladies on the series, including Cash Doll, Lala Anthony, and Soraya. For Season 2 hit Starz drama, BMF, another new cast member, has been announced. Leslie Jones will be joining the cast in a reoccurring role. The esteemed actress comedian will portray federal agent Tracy Chambers, an intelligent, witty, and calculating woman who knows how to skillfully navigate through the bureaucracy that comes with being a federal agent. She spent years on the streets handling the most dangerous drug dealers that fundamentally led her to becoming a formidable, tough leader. So right now, we know what we haven't confirmed if our arch rival, our villain, the man that took this show to another level, Lamar, is dead or not. But what we will see with her is her being a federal agent. That's just going to be more people coming down on Terry and Meech, especially with all the eyes they already have on them locally. So when you bring in the feds, this is starting to show that there's going to be growth in the show, and with everything that Meech and them are doing, they're probably moving things across state lines. Now we got the FBI in here. So this is going to be good. Like I said, with her new role here and her being a comedian, we're going to get a little bit of jokes to it. And that's going to make the show even better. But also, we've seen her in other movies when she's played police officers. She's on it. She's going to stay on them. Now, they said she's intelligent and witty. So I don't know if they're going to keep the comedic route, which I think would be perfect for us because we already have the seriousness of it. And this would just be a little bit of seasoning on the side that we can expect. Because with Monique's character, when we get into her, she seems like she's going to be a little bit more serious. So I think with Leslie Jones being here and being a federal agent, this is going to really come down hard on Meech and Terry, especially if they're trying to get out the game. Remember, they were trying to start up other businesses to step away from the dope game. And the feds, they're only going to make it harder because they're about to see, where did this money come from? How did you open this up? And it's just going to have them deep diving into the investigation of Terry and Meech, the 50 boys. But you remember, we just started crossing over to Black Mafia. Next up is Monique. Now, you see, she has 1.2 million followers, and we already know the ordeal that was going on with her potentially being blackballed and no one hiring her, 50 Cent picking her up. Now, she's about to bring in an older crowd. All the fans of old Monique, we get to see her now in a whole new light. Now, the character that she has is called Goldie, and we're going to jump into a couple of videos of her. But I told you, she's going to be the more serious one out of her and Leslie. And she's going to be, I'm thinking, more of a street level person that's either mentoring everybody or a new supplier that Meech and them are going to because they need a new connect. Over on the source.com, 50 Cent cast Monique as Goldie in BMF Season 2. This article came out today, May 10th, 2022, so you know how to bring it to you guys. For a while, Monique Angela Hicks, professionally known as Monique, expressed how Hollywood tried to diminish her astounding acting career. She even made a case that the film industry blackballed her and devalued her skills as an actress. Well, Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, the music and film mogul, is changing that. As promised, 50 gave Monique a role in Season 2 of his hit Starz series. In the show, She will be playing Goldie. My name is Goldie, said Monique, staring directly into a camera. You know who the F I am.
My name is Goldie. You know who the fuck I am.
Now, I told you, Monique is going to be somebody serious. My bad. Goldie is going to be somebody serious, and they don't play around in these streets. You know who the F I am. And I was mentioning that production is starting up. We see Meechie over here. We see Goldie. We see F Rivera. He's going to be the one directing BMF. And then we got Southwest T. Now, this looks like it's going to be an amazing season 2, and I am definitely ready for it because we already know how Meech and Terry are getting down out here. We don't know if Lamar is gone, but BMF is starting to emerge from the 50 boys because now they're really starting to get some money. Now, we know that T had a little deal on the side that couldn't pertain to Meech, and we don't know where that's going to go. So this may be Goldie plugging in Meech since T has one, and this could be where the brothers start to go and do their own things. I don't know. I don't want to forecast out, but that's just a little prediction of Goldie working directly with Meech while Terry has his connect. We're going to see how this plays out. You see everybody over here from other shows dealing in the Power Universe. They know it's about to be some heat. That's one thing. Power Universe, including BMF, they give us non-stop action and everything we're looking for in TV shows. 50 Cent has the game sold up. I don't know how long this is going to go on with Starz before they go on to another network, because we know that 50 is going back and forth with them. But until then, I hope they give us exactly what we're asking for in this season 2, especially having us wait during the summer. One last thing, we will be having a lot of the reoccurring actors from season 1 going over to season 2. Of course, Snoop is going to be back. Pastor Swift, we still need to know about that crooked guy. Detective Brian is back. Lori Walker, Markeisha Taylor, which will be Lala. I think she's going to have a bigger role this season. Eminem as White Boy Rick. He'll be popping back up. Big L's a guest star. We got guest starring Felicia Terrell as Commander Mars. Of course, Demetrius, aka Meech, Terry, B. Mickey, Pops is Charles, and Lucille, and then LaWanda. So I'm ready for it. We got the cast, and we seen how they did. A lot of up-and-coming actors in that first season, and they had some standout performances that drew us into the show. There you go, a couple of new members that are joining BMF Season 2. Let me know what you think about Leslie Jones and Monique joining the cast. How do you think that their characters are going to play out? And is Leslie going to be a serious FBI agent, or she's going to hit us with some jokes? And also, is Goldie just going to be that bad mother effer, watch your mouth, that don't take nothing from anybody? Let me know how you think they're going to fit in. I'm MONIQUE. If you like the content on the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. I'm out.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.